Welcome to the Crypto Doctor Show. Today is our 14th edition of the Crypto Challenge, where we grow $2,500 into $1,000,000 in less than 2 years through a 1% daily compound interest. Basically, we're using the same technique, same strategy that banks, lending companies, credit card companies are using against us, the consumers, but we're using it to our advantage and growing our capital on a daily basis through crypto trading in the digital market with cryptocurrencies. So let's look at the stats for today. We started out with 2,500. The daily target was to reach 28.45, but as you can see, we surpassed the goal, and we're at 29.23. We're actually 2 days ahead, and I mean we're gonna have rainy days, so this is we have a lot of momentum right now. But this is not to say that tomorrow the market could be collapsing. It could be on a downtrend, and next thing you know, now we're even below our daily target. Things like this happen in the crypto market. So, and this is what I'm trying to show you, that the market has complete volatility. Let's just say that day number 13th and 14th have been great, but we have to account for the rain days. So let's look at the math so that you can progressively see how we started out. And every day, for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, what I do is basically I highlight the row for that particular day so that you can easily track and see the progression and see the daily goals. So for day number 14, we should be at 28.45. And basically the goal for today was to generate 28.17. It's important to note that as you continue through this experiment, you can see that the first day, all we needed was 25 because that was 1% of 2,500. But as the time goes on, see, the next day we needed to generate 25.25. And as you can see, every single day, the requirement for the daily target increases just slightly. I mean, even to this point, it is at 20. We had to come up with $28.17, and that would put us at 28.45. So let's go to the exchange to see the portfolio, to see the visual growth, so I can explain how we were able to basically capture those incredible gains between last night and today. And today is a great day, but we have to be very vigilant with what's happening. So let's switch over to the exchange so we can talk some more. So as you can see the portfolio, you can track this portfolio going up, going down, steadily increasing, steadily increasing. Yesterday it was a phenomenal day. As you can see, January 28th. Today is January 29th, 2023, by the way. And you can see where I'm at today. So I'm at 29.23, $2,923.30. And we can see the progression. So now let's go to the trading side, just so we can see some additional information. So let's look at first let's look at the chart. I want to look at this chart just to show you how we were able to capture these incredible gains. And let's look at the time down at the bottom. So you can see this was the 29th at midnight. And then over midnight, this was 3 a.m. There was a very nice increase at 3 a.m. in the morning. Then it was a slight correction, 4 or 5. Starting around 6 a.m. was yet another increase. And then if we look at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., the market was just going parabolic. And what I mean is, like, it is growing. This was a very nice increase from 70 cents all the way up to 78 cents. And I know you're thinking, but that's only an 8-cent increase. But based on the market capital of this particular coin, based on the number of units, I'm not going to call it shares, because shares would be what we would traditionally use in the traditional Wall Street stock market. But in the area of cryptocurrencies, I'm going to call them units, right? If you multiply that and you look at the market capital based on the number of units that are floating right now, this 8-cent increase could represent hundreds of millions of dollars that were invested just to push this particular coin a couple cents, let alone to go from 70 cents to 78 cents. I mean, this is massive. We're talking maybe even hundreds of millions that were invested just to take this coin from here to there in a span of 1 day. So obviously, we did our positions basically materialized. We can never get it all the way to the lowest and to the highest, but we want to stay in the middle, in a healthy middle, and we were able to surpass our daily goal. And this is just one of the coins. Let's look at another coin. Same thing. You can see that the trend was similar. So you have about 1 a.m., it was still going steady, parallel. Then you have about midnight, this one started going, same thing, midnight, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., it was a slight increase, then it just stayed steady. And then around 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., parabolic. Now, as you can see, the market's starting to correct. It went as high as 79 cents, and now it's at 78. So now we need to account. We can see that the volume of people selling is increasing. So we have to be very proactive, analyze, evaluate if this downtrend is going to continue. Maybe it corrects, and then it comes down to the lowest peak. If we go back to midnight, it was around 73 cents. So there is a possibility that it could return and it could go back to the 73 cents maybe starting the day, or something may change. Maybe there's news development that we don't know, or behind the scenes progress that this could actually continue to go in its parabolic uptrend. So today we have exceeded our goal. If we look at my portfolio currently, it's at 29.23. And for those of you that are tuning in, I know this may not sound interesting at all to have a portfolio value of 2,923. As a professional trader, I've had portfolios that exceed 6 figures, and I'm doing trades that are over 6 figures easily. But the reason why we're doing this experiment in the first place is because we want to show people that you can do this and you can learn how to trade crypto independently without having to give your money to any third party. You can do it on your own. You can be empowered in your digital wealth journey, and you can start with as little as 25, and you can grow your capital and have full control over your investments. And so that's the main reason why we're using 2,500 as a starting capital. Easily, if I would have started this experiment with $25,000, it wouldn't be 2845. It would be 28,000. It'll be in 450. So in a matter of less than 14 days, we would have increased our account by over $3,000. And I know that sounds more interesting. Imagine if I was doing this with $250,000. We would have grown our capital by $30,000 in less than 15 days. So everything is relative based on the starting capital. But we made it 2,500 so that it's easily for everybody to just jump in, get your feet wet, and understand the process. So tuning out the Crypto Doctor.